This Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty property video is presented by John Caldwell. This 5.71-acre parcel of cleared vacant land was created by survey in August 2023 from a 10.72-acre parcel. Along the north boundary line are a few scattered trees, but the bulk of the lot is cleared and recently mowed. It had been used for crops but has been unused for many years. It's 5 miles from the town of White Springs and 13 miles north of downtown Lake City. I-75 exit 439 for White Springs is 8 miles away. Bison Court is a paved dead-end street, and this parcel is at the end to the left. There's no traffic noise to be heard, just the sounds of nature, unless a tractor is plowing a field. It's gated, and there are fence posts on the east and south boundaries, but there's no wire between them. The west boundary line is completely fenced, but there is no fencing on the newly created north boundary line. The parcels along Bison CT are a minimum of 5 acres each. The general area is agriculture/rural residential with large tracts of conservation land adjacent to the nearby Suwannee River, just to the north of Bison CT. Bell Springs Trail along the river leading upstream to Big Shoals is within 3 miles by car. White Springs is among the oldest towns in North Florida and has dozens of restored Victorian houses and business buildings dating from the late 1800s through the early 1900s. Stephen Foster State Park, in town, is where the annual, since 1953, Florida Folk Festival is held, featuring musicians from across the state as well as craft demonstrations. This part of the Suwannee River is popular among canoers and kayakers, being too narrow and shallow for large motorboats. To have a home on this property is to be well away from the busy urban world but to be within a 20 to 30 minute drive of what you'd need in the way of a city in Lake City, which is just a country drive to get to. On the way to Lake City on US 41, at I-10, turn left onto Falling Creek Road and go 1.5 miles to the park on the right, which has a boardwalk out to a waterfall. Yes, a waterfall in Florida.